Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and today I'm reacting to Higgs Boson Blues by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. When I first was recommended this song, the title immediately stuck out to me. Higgs Boson Blues. Like, I don't know much particle physics, but what does the Higgs boson particle have to do with the blues? It's not an intuitive connection for me, so let me know in the comment section down below, and maybe I will figure it out over the course of this song here. But another thing that I'm just woefully unaware of is who Nick Cave is and who the Bad Seeds are. These are just people who I don't listen to, and yeah, I'm just excited to hear what's in store. So thank you so much for the recommendation, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you like my reaction, want to see more from me, subscribe, you'll see more and it'll be great. It's a good time over here. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into it.
Can't remember anything at all. Flame trees line the streets.
He has a rich voice.
Can't remember anything at all. I'm driving my car down to Geneva.
Geneva? Like Lake Geneva, Wisconsin?
I've been sitting in my basement patio.
I like that grit. I like it.
It was hot.
He just like rocks the vocal fry.
Up above, the girls walk past. There are roses all in bloom.
He paints a good story.
Hey, have you ever heard about the Higgs Boson Blues?
Nope, I have not.
I'm going down to Geneva, baby. Gonna teach it to you.
I don't understand. Is the Higgs boson particle like the particle accelerator or the particle collider? I don't know what it is. Is that in Geneva? Also, my geography knowledge, or rather my lack thereof, is going to show right now, but when he says Geneva, where is he referring to? It's not Lake Geneva in Wisconsin, right? Is it like the Geneva in the Geneva Convention, like where the Hague is? Is that where the Hague is? Anyways, there's some part of my brain that has associated the Higgs boson particle with Europe, and since this song is about the Higgs boson somewhat, it must be in Geneva in Europe. Let me know if that's right or wrong. I have no idea. That's just my like pure intuition, basically.
Gonna teach it to you. Who cares? Who cares what the future brings? Black road long, I drove and drove.
Ooh,
I came upon a crossroad,
I love that.
and the night was hot and black. I see Robert Johnson with a $10 guitar strapped to his back, looking for a tune.
I love the backup vocals and the synth.
Here come Lucifer
Maybe it's the
with
organ.
his cannon low and 100 black babies running from his genocidal jaw. He's
get
got
it.
the real killer groove.
I feel like I missed something in the story while I was talking because the story has escaped me. I don't know what we're on about now.
Here come Lucifer with his cannon low and 100 black babies running from his genocidal shore. He's got the real killer groove. Robert Johnson and the Devil Man.
I love the vibe.
Who's gonna rip off who? I'm driving my car, flame trees on fire. Everybody's singing the Higgs Boson blues. I'm tired, I'm looking for a spot to drive. All the clocks have stopped in Memphis. In the Lorraine Motel.
So are we in Memphis? Memphis, Tennessee? Is there like a Geneva, Tennessee? Or is there like a... Is Geneva not like a city? Is it like something in Memphis? Is Geneva... Yeah. You know what? It's come to my attention that I don't understand this song. I don't understand it, but I like it. And that's good enough for me. Yeah, let's keep going. I don't understand it, but I like it.
In Memphis, in the Lorraine Motel, it's hot, that's why they call it the hot spot. I take a room with a view, I see a man preaching in a language that's completely new.
Got a great voice though.
Making the hot cats in the flop house bleed while the cleaning ladies sob into their mops. The bell hops and bobs. A shot rings.
You know what I'm feeling like, and this is totally just another stab in the dark, a total guess, but somewhere in my like learning about music, I heard that some artists, they like to create what I'll call chaos lyrics. Maybe there's a different name for it, but the basic idea of chaos lyrics is that your lyrics that you add to the song, they're not actually meant to elicit any specific kind of message or concept or anything. They're actually just purely random. It could be potentially the first thing that comes to mind. It could sound cool. It could sound like it has a meaning, a double meaning. But at the end of the day, it's the artist's, volition. They just write the lyrics as they are, and then it's our job to interpret them. But the whole point of the chaos lyrics is that they're just not meant to be interpreted. They're just completely random. So maybe it's the case that some of these lyrics are like chaos type lyrics, and we don't need to know what they mean because they're just meant to be additions because they sound cool. But it's also possible my brain is too either small or smooth to figure this out. So again, I'm going to defer to you in the comment section. Let me know what's happening here because I like it. I just don't understand it.
Making the hot cats in the flop house bleed while the cleaning ladies sob into their mops. The bell hops and bobs. A shot rings out. It's a spiritual groove. Everybody bleeding from the Higgs Boson blues. And if I die tonight, bury me in my favorite yellow patent leather shoes. A mummified cat and a cold-like hat that the caliphate forced on the Jews.
How did, again, I don't understand what's happening, especially with the lyrics, but how do we get to caliphate here? Like, how does... I don't know. I don't know, but I really like this. The way everything sounds is really, really pleasant to the ear. I think it's Nick's voice really remarkable. Super rich. I love the backup vocalist there as well. That smooth just note that he's holding, and then you just descend along with that organ. They're coming for me. Uh, with that organ, right? The backup vocalist, the organ, that melody combining together with Nick's voice over top. It's just, it's a very pleasant mix. So regardless of the lyrics, again, I'm enjoying this.
A mummified cat and a cold-like head that the caliphate forced on the Jews. Can you feel my heartbeat? Can you feel my heartbeat?
Oh, it's like mellowing out now.
Hannah Montana, she does the African savannah.
See, it's just like
While
rhyming.
the simulated rainy season begins.
That
She
sounds interesting.
curses the queue at the Zulu and moves on to Amazonia and cries with the dolphins. The mama eat the pygmy eat the monkey has a gift that he is sending back to you.
Okay, so like there's been mention of a few like indigenous populations. There's the Zulu tribe in Africa, Hannah Montana. Well, that's not an indigenous tribe, but that's just the person. The pygmies. I don't know if that's like politically correct to say. So in my ignorance, I'll say it as a learning moment. What is happening with this song? Like, what is actually the meaning of this song? I need to know. If there is a meaning and it's not chaos lyrics, what does this mean?
The monkey has a gift that he is sending back to you. Here come the missionary with a small pox and flu. Saving them savages with his Higgs Boson blues.
Savages, and then saving them with this Higgs Boson blues. It's not fair to you that I have to like try to sit here and figure this out and take up more of your time, but like I feel like there's something there, and maybe it's like kind of gross to grasp for straws when the evidence to like support one case isn't as obvious, but it feels like this is somehow not a critique but more of like pointing out that a lot of music, blues, rock, rap came from quote unquote less civilized, less modernized areas of the world, and bringing our, or let's say the white person's modern spin, the westernized modern spin on the blues back to places where the music originated from is like a way to reconnect, almost as if you're bringing the possible futures back to the past. That seems like such a big stretch, but somehow my like intuition's bringing me there. So again, let me know if I'm fully off target or not. I'm like struggling mentally trying to get through this one, so let me just keep going now.
Savages with his Higgs Boson blues. Driving my car down to Geneva.
like that he's singing it here. Good control.
Let the damn day break. Rainy days always make me say, Miley Cyrus floats in a swimming pool in Toluca Lake. You're the best girl I ever had. I'm driving my car down to Geneva. Can you feel my heartbeat? Can you feel my heartbeat? I'm driving my car down to Geneva. Can't remember anything at all. Sitting here in my basement patio.
It's just basement patio. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Can't remember anything at all.
I guess that makes sense.
Driving my car down to Geneva.
And what did he say earlier about like Miley Cyrus swimming in a pool in a lake? Oops, that wasn't meant to play. There it is. Higgs Boson Blues by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I am so confused, and I think that's the point. I think the lyrics are meant to like draw your attention in and force you to think a little bit, but it's like, is it chaos lyrics? Is there like a destination we're meant to be? It's not intuitive. It's not too obvious to me. So I think I was just wrestling with that. This entire reaction is just trying to figure out, like, does it actually have a meaning? Does it not have a meaning? Is the point that it doesn't have a meaning, which gives it meaning? Is the point too high above my pay grade that it has a meaning and I'm just too smooth or slow to understand? Like, it's hard for me to interpret, but I liked the actual flow of the song. I liked the vibe. It definitely felt like a blues vibe where you're just singing along to the same looped track over and over, adding elements, adding other backup instruments as well. I think we heard the backup vocals. That was the part I noted. The backup vocals and that organ coming in for the descending melody over Nick singing. That was really nice to me. That beautiful guitar riff that was strumming along throughout the entire 9 minutes that we had there. Those felt like they were being played live, which is a really cool feeling, because oftentimes in music videos, it's just all already produced and you just kind of play it over, and the actual guitarist, the actual bass player, they're playing, but they're not actually playing. That's not what you're hearing. But it seems to be like in this recording, we are literally hearing the guitarist play and pluck through those strings, and it just feels very real, and that's something that I appreciate. And that's what I also just love about this genre of music that I don't really listen to that often, but it's how real some of this music can really feel. It feels like you're just in that theater, in that performance stage, in the basement, we're in the basement patio with Nick, with the Bad Seeds, just listening to a couple of friends sing a song that really makes no sense. It should be a song you play to your friends who are high to mess with them, to see if they can figure out a more nuanced and deep meaning there. So yeah, I like this song. I think I want to hear more from them, but I want a different flavor. I want some other unique twist on Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds if they do perform together. Otherwise, we'll hear Nick Cave separately or the Bad Seeds. But either way, I liked it. Although I was confused, I still liked it. So Yeah, I pretty much have nothing else for you guys. One more thing I wanted to note about his performance and the singing specifically was that I like that Nick specifically leaned into a bit of that speechy singing pattern, which basically sounds like he's having a conversation with you, but he just tacked on a little bit of like a vocal pitch onto it. And it feels very real. It feels like you're literally having a conversation with somebody that happens to just be more musical in nature. So I really like when artists they lean into these other vocal stylizings. Um, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, everyone. Take care and peace.